Hi, my name's Tom and today I'm going to be talking about the 1971 British horror film, The Blood on Satan's Claw.
Blood on Satan's Claw.
Like Children of the Corn, this film is about a child cult that gathers in an outdoor setting, only this film's much better. It's a period piece set in the 18th century in the countryside where some children gather in a ruined church and are soon used by the devil to recruit followers and eventually summon up the beast himself.
Blood on Satan's Claw was like a horrible disease, highly contagious and deadly dangerous.
This film was directed by Piers Haggard and stars Patrick Waymark as the judge.
These dogs know how to tear the devil's heel.
And Linda Hayden as Angel Blake, who leads the diabolical cult.
Art thou ready to give thy skin tonight? Art thou ready?
This is folk horror at its best. The reason? Because few other films have such an awareness of place. The landscape is a character in its own right here. The camera lingers over branches and blossom and really examines the farming, brings the viewers down into the furrows, down to the earth, where the first example of devilry is found. The superstitions and mythology of small rural communities are often at the heart of good folk horror films, and this one wears them on its sleeve. The sense of setting and season isn't the only thing that makes this film distinctively folky. The obligatory fad for 1970s full frontal female nudity is also present here, as it is in so many of these type of films. Partly because of the sexual revolution and these things suddenly being allowed on screen for the first time, but also retrospectively it does conjure up a feeling of ritual in the way that it's portrayed. Partly because seeing people naked outdoors, especially dancing around a fire, seems quite primal and almost pagan. One important thing to mention for those who haven't seen the film yet is please don't be put off by the title, because it is a silly title. It was originally going to be called Satan's Skin, but it was bought and distributed under the title The Blood on Satan's Claw, much to the dismay of Piers Haggard, the director. Another thing that deserves a mention is the soundtrack. It's a near-perfect soundtrack. It works with the image beautifully. It's one of my favourite movie soundtracks of all time, actually, and it's available on Spotify. I love The Blood on Satan's Claw, and I think it's easily Tygon's best film. Sorry, Hopkins, but it just is. It's really, really good. It always surprises me, really, that it's not more widely revered. I guess it's only fair of me, really, to give some warning that the horror in this film is brutal. There's some very beautiful, but also some very shocking imagery throughout the film. Speaking of which, one of the best and most powerful scenes of the film is when the children parade into the ruined church to perform a ceremony which involves the rape of a young girl, and it's very difficult to watch, but it does convey a theme that has recurred throughout the film, and one that I've tried so many times to replicate in my own work, and that is the juxtaposition between beauty and violence. The idea that you can be looking at flowers and green branches one moment and then looking at something truly horrifying the next.
Kathy.
Before I go, The Blood on Satan's Claw is available on DVD and Blu-ray in Region 1 and on DVD in Region 0. It has a 6.4 rating on IMDb, Its BBFC certificate is an 18, and it is best enjoyed at dusk with a cup of tea and an oat cake. Please do like, subscribe and leave a comment below. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.